Welcome to our e-learning video on the subject of coalition. In this video, we will explore what a coalition is, why coalitions are formed, and how they function in politics. A coalition is a temporary alliance of political parties or groups that come together to form a government, or advance a specific policy objective. Coalitions are formed when no single party or group is able to secure a majority of seats in the legislature, or when parties or groups have similar policy objectives and decide to work together to achieve them. Coalitions can be formed at the national, regional, or local level and can vary in their composition, goals, and duration. They can range from narrow alliances that are formed to advance a specific policy objective to broad-based coalitions that are formed to govern a country. Coalitions are often formed in parliamentary democracies where the government is dependent on the support of the legislature. In such systems, the executive branch is formed by the majority of the legislature, which gives the legislature the power to remove the government through a vote of no confidence. One of the primary reasons coalitions are formed is to achieve a majority in the legislature. When no party or group is able to secure a majority of seats, they may decide to work together to form a coalition government. This allows them to combine their support and form a government that is able to pass legislation. Another reason coalitions are formed is to advance specific policy objectives. Parties or groups that have similar policy objectives may decide to work together to achieve those objectives. This allows them to pool their resources and increase their chances of success. Coalitions can also be formed to prevent a particular party or group from coming to power. When a party or group is seen as a threat to the stability of the country or the values of the other parties or groups, they may decide to work together to prevent that party or group from coming to power. The composition of a coalition can vary depending on the political system and the goals of the coalition. In some cases, coalitions are formed between 2 or 3 parties or groups. In other cases, they may include several parties or groups that have similar policy objectives. The duration of a coalition can also vary. Some coalitions are formed for a specific policy objective and are dissolved once that objective is achieved. Other coalitions are formed to govern a country for a fixed period, such as a term of office. Coalitions can have both advantages and disadvantages. One advantage is that they allow different parties or groups to work together to achieve a common goal. This can lead to a broader range of ideas and policies being considered and can result in more inclusive decision-making. Another advantage of coalitions is that they can promote stability in a political system. When no single party or group has a majority, it can be difficult to form a stable government. A coalition can provide a stable government by combining the support of several parties or groups. However, coalitions can also have disadvantages. One disadvantage is that they can lead to compromise and delay in decision-making. When several parties or groups are involved in decision-making, it can be difficult to reach a consensus. This can lead to compromises that may not be in the best interest of the country. Another disadvantage of coalitions is that they can be unstable. When different parties or groups have different priorities, it can be difficult to maintain unity. This can lead to the collapse of the coalition and the formation of a new government. In conclusion, coalitions are temporary alliances of political parties or groups that are formed to achieve a specific policy objective, or to govern a country. They are often formed in parliamentary democracies where the government is dependent on the support of the legislature. While coalitions can promote inclusive decision-making and stability, they can also lead to compromise, delay, and instability. Thank you for watching our e-learning video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more educational content.